What's going on, everybody? This is not a boxing video, and although there's other things I'd rather talk about, I'm going to go ahead and address this, okay? Because I was addressing the video, right? And I knew that when I told myself, when I'll get to it, I'll get to it. And here I am, right? So let's get it over with. Let's get this over with already. Asstec had some questions. And, all right, I mean, a big ad hominem video. That's what it was, right? And called me a snake, and I mean, he just, I mean, you guys could go listen to it if you want. It has my name on the damn title, right? Now, I find interesting that Asstec hadn't mentioned me in a long time, but somehow he's just obviously follows me enough to know what's going on in my channel, right? He wanted to know why I hadn't addressed Librarian before he had closed his channel. Well, I did 2 videos about Librarian before he closed his channel. That's number one. Number two, I had tried to reach out to Librarian several times, right? Now, he tried to pull a card of, I wouldn't call it a card, but he tried to say that, he tried to paint me out to be like this terrible person because because he had me come on his channel and he worded it something. I haven't heard the video like in 3 or 4 days, but he said something like, this is a guy that had you. He invited you into his channel. I mean, he's comparing that like if he invited me into his home or some shit, right? And then I backstabbed him because apparently whenever you do a collaboration with somebody, whenever you go to their channel to talk boxing, you have to be 100% loyal apparently to that person, no matter what. Right? Just by definition, you have to do that. Okay. Now, granted, there was a time, and I said in that video, that I enjoyed Librarian. All right? I enjoyed his content. I didn't hide any of this. And yes, I would go to his channel, and we would just chop it up about boxing. That's it. All right? Now, I noticed that in your comment section, there's this one alleged Mexican, but I'll assume he is a Mexican-American, because nobody from Mexico, an actual subscriber of mine from Mexico, has ever done these accusations. It's always these Mexican-Americans, all right? And he comes out and just saying dumb shit, and you're all agreeing with it, right? One comment was, oh, I've been to El Paso before. They're weird over there. They try to separate themselves from Mexicans. Oh, one of them even, pretended to be I saw this comment about, I knew a Mexican in El Paso that bragged about his great-great-grandfather fighting in with the gringos in the Texas Revolution, in the Alamo, right? Now, first of all, you don't even know what these people are saying is true, but even if it is true, right, if that's his account, El Paso is the 19th or something like that largest city in the country. That means there's been a lot of people in El Paso, right? Many people have come to El Paso, Texas. And everyone knows that when you come to El Paso, it is known as a city that when you come here, it basically feels like Mexico. It's like it is majority Mexican-American. Here, it's the second largest border town behind only like Tijuana and San Diego, I believe. The second largest border town in the entire southern border. There is literally, now I don't know why I'm having to explain all this, but there is literally Mexicans from Mexico here in El Paso partying all the time. They do a lot of their shopping in Walmart, right? It's big. It's huge for the economy of El Paso, Texas. That's one of the reasons the cost of living is so low. And even if you have a low-paying job, You can still get by pretty well because it's a border town, right? Now, I have not only do I have family, I also have friends just right across the border. I live literally, I could walk. In 15 minutes, I'm at the border. Now, does that make me more Mexican than anybody? No. But I'm addressing a stupid comment that you agreed to. Because you also said, oh, you co-signed it. Oh, yeah, I noticed that with the Mexicans in Southern California, too. We have a problem with Southern California and Mexicans now, or what? Like, I'm sorry, Asstec, that in Southern California and in El Paso, Texas, we eat tacos with real salsa, not tapatio, okay? All right? Which is a parody of a fucking salsa. But let's move on, all right? If we want to go that route. That was just a little rib, that's all. That's all that was, all right? But let's proceed, okay? Anyone who's ever been to El Paso knows that that comment is bullshit. Every single person. Yes, I'm going to address what you said about me in a little bit, but I wanted to address that right off the bat. Another comment you made that same person put in a comment, all right? DStyleBoxing used librarian for attention and to get more subscribers or some bullshit like that. Like I somehow, to get validation for my channel, I used librarian and went on his channel. Now, if you actually looked at I did not do this for attention, and you could tell because my videos got more views than librarian's videos. That makes no sense, all right? Secondly, okay, if DStyle wanted to get attention, I am cool and more than invited in many hangouts with much bigger channels, all right? I've been told by very big channels, anytime I want to go to their hangout, I'm more than welcome. They actually enjoy my company, right? I wasn't doing, and then of course, what did you reply? Oh, I 100% agree. You 100% agree, right? But you want to lecture people about critical thinking. You should have thought about that a little closer, all right? Now, you like to pull this victim card a lot, Asstec, right? Several of your subscribers are always commenting about how blacks are always playing the victim card. Well, you played the victim card just a couple videos ago, all right? You played the victim card, dude. Oh, you know, I really wish you would just talk boxing so I could just listen to that, right? But here we are. Always playing the victim card. Apparently, Asstec's been pulled over by police and had guns pulled on him and this, that, and the third, right? I believe that was the response video you did to tennis players, okay? Now, this is the ironic part, right? I'm actually a progressive that agrees that we need, you know, stricter gun laws, and I don't believe that the shooting in Vegas was this big hoax. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe all that. So it's not even about that. Like, I thought maybe I'll listen to it and you'll make some sense, but obviously you use the word ignorance a lot. You throw words that really project a lot about you, right? You're not as smart as you think you are. Now you like to tell me that I walk around like my shit don't stink, right? I've never claimed I was the smartest person in the world. I've never claimed I was the most knowledgeable person in the world. I've never claimed that I'm better than anybody, ever. I may have made fun of some people like Sean Newton. Well, why are you so upset that I did videos against Sean Newton, Asstec? Why does that upset you? That's weird. So you like to use words like, oh, the ignorance is, well, you're pretty ignorant too, right? But I'm not going to touch on that political topic because I talk about politics and I don't have to include you in that discussion. You know, so we could leave that aside. Because that's not what you're not trying to engage in conversation. I've always known that about you. That's not your ultimate goal. But the victim card. Oh yeah, well, I've been, you know, they pulled a gun on me. I've been on my back. I've been this. I've been that. Now, I've had my issues with police too, right? But I find it funny that you're playing the victim card, but you're accusing, or a lot of your subscribers, a lot of your people in the comment section like to talk constantly. Like they say it in your face. Like you come on here, you say you're a, you know, a blue heart liberal, and you admit you're a Democrat, you're anti-Republican, and you're this, you're that. One of your subscribers says it to your face. The liberal and the liberal media has brainwashed the blacks and minorities in believing that they're victims, right? He throws that in your face, but you just gloss over that. You just like the part where he talks shit about, you know, the LDBC and about blacks. That's the part, that's the only one you focus on. You used to have a dude, I haven't seen him in a while. I had to delete, actually I deleted his, I haven't seen him in your comment section. I had to delete his comment, right, from one of my videos, and I'm kind of wondering who that person is, you know, because a lot of these people are faceless or voiceless, right? He used to always comment, right? Just saying I'm a traitor to my race, and you were always liking the comments and this, that, and the third. That same motherfucker was always on Precise Presenters videos, co-signing a lot of the shit that Precise Presenter was saying. All right? He would gloss over all the shit Precise would say about Canelo, just gloss over it, right? It didn't matter. He would say worse things about Canelo, right, than anybody else I've seen. But just co-signing. Another one of the people in your comment section, once I did a video against Precise, and that person said, no, I agree with Precise. I get where he's coming from. Now, I know because Precise was in your little comment section talking shit to you before. When you went on this incoherent rant about white supremacy because you didn't know what the hell you were talking about. Right? And you tried to sound smart. It didn't work out for you. All right? I'm just being honest. But Precise got mad that you were even talking about the topic because you're Mexican. And of course, that's wrong of him. Everybody should have a right to talk about whatever topic they want to talk about. And weren't you against Precise? Well, a lot of these people in your comment section were always in Precise's videos co-signing a lot of the hateful rhetoric that dude was posting about. That is strange to me. Now, maybe you're not aware of that. I just thought I'd make you aware, right? And don't even like, you only have like 4 or 5 people that comment in your channel. Okay, so I'm basically giving you about 75% of the ones that comment. I'm just saying, all right? Now, with that said, none of this ever had to get very personal. You could have just minded your own fucking business, right? You want to know why you got blocked? Right? Do you really want to know? Because you were in my chat posting one word at a time, okay? And I have to be fucking scrolling up to see the other comments. And it annoyed the shit out of me. Right? Especially since your last name must be Contreras, because everything, todo lo que dices, tiene que ser el contrario. All right? So everything has to be contrary, everything. So you annoyed me, and it's my channel, so I could block you if I want. So the rest of us that were talking boxing, okay, in the video can actually talk boxing. Now, it wasn't like a quick thing that I did. You were constantly, not just that, but you were constantly coming to my channel when I would be doing hangouts, whether it was with Haplotype or stuff like that, and you would come on, and you would literally start talking shit. Like, oh my God, did DStyle just take what he said serious? Oh my God, when I was like being sarcastic about something, I forgot exactly what it was, right? And I just ignored it and I moved on. But he just kept going on and on. So yes, Asstec, I've only blocked 6 people In my whole history of YouTube, I've only blocked 6 people before, and you are one of them. You know who else blocked you? Librarian blocked you for that same reason, actually, because I was in a hangout with Librarian. All right, I was in a hangout with Librarian, and you were in the chat talking shit, and Librarian said, all right, that you're not going to be talking to one of my guests like that or something like that, right? And then he blocked you, and now you're cool with him conveniently, right? But he blocked you for the same reason I blocked you. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a little bit of a pattern here, right? Like everybody's caught on to your little act, dude. Everybody's caught on to it. This whole thing that you got going, it ain't working out. It isn't working out. You're burning bridges. You don't even realize it. Right? And I saw what you did it to me. You did it in one of the last videos you did. You keep bringing up Zone 6 name, okay, when you're addressing people. Like, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, actually. I personally don't have any problem with Zone 6. Zone 6 isn't blocked from my channel. He can comment on my channel if he wants. I don't have an issue with him at all. Right? I know you're trying to gather some troops on your side, or I don't know what it is you're trying to do. Right? But it doesn't matter to me. So let's just address it man to man. Right? Let's address the whole thing you said. And you finally revealed it. Right? I've always known that there was this underlying reason why, for whatever reason, you don't like me. I've always known that, Asstec, right? I've always known that. Now, keep in mind, I've never had an issue with any other Mexican-American channel, ever. Asstec Pidley, I was always cool with him. Always. I've always been cool with these dudes. Got their phone numbers, not Asstec Pidley specifically, but a lot of my Mexican-American subscribers, I have subscribers from Mexico. I've never had an issue with them at all. They don't bring up any of the bullshit that you bring up whatsoever. Now, I want you to just realize that you're the only one. You are the only person, you and the little gang there in your comment section, that I have a history of not liking me because from the times I was beefing with fucking Precise. Okay? I want you to realize, and one of them doesn't even like you. He just likes what you're saying about the LDBC. But he obviously doesn't like you because he doesn't like liberals. Right? Everything he says is contrary to what you say. But let's put that aside. You agree on one thing. Right? That's it. You guys have this one common thing you got. You say, Asstec, I know. You said that I'm a token Mexican for the LDBC. Now let's kind of analyze what that would mean. That would mean that DStyleBoxing, right, is used by the LDBC to bash Mexicans, make Mexican people look bad. Okay, very common to the way Fox News uses minorities like blacks and Mexicans and women, okay, spokesmen who talk shit about that said group. I've never come on here and made any video that was against my culture. That's never happened. The only thing I'm guilty of, Asstec, is criticizing your precious Canelo. That's the only thing I'm guilty of. And the same things I criticize them of, Juan Manuel Marquez criticized them of it, Chavez Sr., Pintor, okay, Mexican legends, Eric Morales, they all criticize them for the same things that they must be token Mexicans for the LDBC to them. That's what they must be as well. You seem to have an issue with me being cool with some people that are members of the LDBC. Well, it ain't my fault, Asstec, all right, that people are just cool with me. I know you're not. And a lot of people that are not, like you, Sean Newton, people in your comment section, I don't give a fuck about you guys anyway. I don't want to be cool with you anyway. And so it doesn't even matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. Asstec, I love my culture. I don't need to prove shit to you. I don't need to prove how much I love being Mexican, bro. I've heard you attempt to speak Spanish. It ain't even that good, dude. No hablas el español muy bien. Ay, me caes gordo. Bro, like, I knew what you were doing in those videos. You were angry because I knew what you were doing, and I was calling you out on it. That's why you don't like me. I wouldn't like me either if I was getting exposed like that. Don't act stupid, dude. A lot of you guys, the people in your comment section, you need to stop acting stupid. Right? Like it's ran its course. There's a thing called a pattern. You have a pattern. So you just said you expose yourself, okay? You literally said, DStyle, you must be wondering why I'm always, talking to you a certain way, this, that, and then you finally said it because you're a token for the LDBC. Well, this has been going on for years. So you're telling me I've been a token for the Mexican for the LDBC for years, and you just came out and said it, Asstec? After we exchanged videos many times, you just came out and said it? You want to call me a snake? If I'm a snake, you're a fucking rat, okay? A filthy fucking rat is what you are, if that's the case. What are you trying to prove? What is your end goal? That's what I really want to know. You would do videos, okay? A lot of the videos you've done, ironically, a lot of the people commenting right now on your channel would not like those videos, okay? They're just siding with you right now for a very convenient reason. That's it. And the funny part is not even a lot of them. That's the funny part, right? But no, you want to convince yourself that I'm a bad person. Apparently, I irritate you so much. I never heard someone like act that way. Like the way you finished that video. Go back and listen to it. That part stood out. DStyle, you walk around here like your shit don't stink. Like your shit don't stink. All right. My shit does stink. My farts stink. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay? I get what you're saying. I think I'm above everybody. I walk around like I walk on water or whatever it is. Like I don't know. Maybe some people get that vibe from me. I don't know. I think it's really you though. I think it's you. I think you're the one that gets that vibe. And the way you ended the video, you just like what the fuck is that, bro? Like, that's what little kids do. Like who does that? The dude literally went, you just like what the fuck is that? Like, really? ¿Así te da rabia? ¿Tanto si te molesto? Cállese, güey. Pinche estúpido. What the fuck, bro? You can't be that dumb. That's the way women act, bro. Like, oh, you just, like, you guys can go back. I'm not making this shit up. You can go listen to it. All right? That's how he finishes the video. You walk around and, you just, like, just shut up, man. Like, nobody's buying your shit, bro. 10 players made a comment. Like, it wasn't even that. I listened to the video, right? 10 players is basically has a stance that I disagree with, right? That the shooting in Las Vegas was a hoax, and we shouldn't do anything with gun laws, or maybe I should listen a little more to 10 players so that I don't want to like completely, put words in their mouth. But it seems that they have a very, very conservative view on gun control. But did they say the things that conservatives always say? Like, we don't want the government to take away our guns, because if they take away our guns, then we're all fucked. You're fucked. Everybody, your family, our families, everybody. That's all he said. He didn't attack your family, dude. Okay? Nobody's buying your fake liberal outrage. All right? Nobody's buying it. No, nobody's buying that shit. And that's coming from a progressive. Nobody's buying it. People, nobody's, but they didn't attack your family. Shut up. Okay? Are you kidding me? So let's talk a little more about this token Mexican thing. Okay, let's talk a little more about it. Right? So the token Mexicans aren't the ones that were cool with Precise Presenter? They're not the token Mexicans? The ones in your comment sections? They're not token Mexicans? How much do you really know about our culture, Asstec? How much do you really know? I would love to have you on here just to quiz you, like real time. And it'll be shit you can't really Google. How much do you really know? I actually studied our culture, right? And if you do know what you should know about our culture, you, my friend, and I'm using that word very loosely, should be ashamed of yourself, is what you should be, right? You're no different. Like this whole, there's certain lines that you shouldn't cross, right? You want to talk about lines being crossed? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to do what you do. Like, I'm not going to do that, okay? Like, that's not what I'm going to do. And by the way, nobody's buying it. You're going to put hands on anybody, okay? Like, shut up, bro, all right? But here's my thing, all right? There's no need to talk about violence. There's no need to talk anything anymore. This is all you need to do, right? I left you alone, and you should just stop watching my channel. If I get to you so much, they go, DStyle, he thinks he's, like if it's really that bad, then you need to just stop watching, okay? Go congregate with your little comment section. Go do that. Okay? I'll talk to the dudes I'm cool with. And I'm not going to bring up names because that's not cool. Because you never know. Some of them might be cool with you, and I don't like to play guilty by association. All right? I don't play that game. I don't throw around names. I don't need to do that. Like you act like if nobody catches your little things you do. All right? Either you're doing tactically and it's not really good, or you don't even realize you're doing it. I think it's the latter. You're not fooling anybody. It's a wrap, bro. Okay? Let it go. Let it go. If I bother you that much, stop watching my channel. If I get to you that much, then stop watching my channel. I don't need to explain shit to you. Nothing. I have nothing to explain to you. I've done more videos on Mexican fighters than you. All right? I've done more videos about Mexican issues than you. I've been here a lot longer than you. I'm more respected in this community. Not just the LWC, just the whole community altogether than you. I have a better reputation than you. Like, I don't come on here to vent all my frustrations and go, about people that annoy me on YouTube. I do whatever I want on my channel. I am cool with black people. If that bothers you, too bad. Okay? It's not my problem, bro. It's not. It's not my problem that there's dudes in the LWC that I'm just cool with. Okay? It's not my problem. It's not my problem that it bothers you. It just isn't. I'm cool with plenty of white people on here. Joe Habib, one of my best friends on here. Okay? I'm cool with dudes like Haplotype, Asstec Peely when he was on here. Right? Those Puerto Rican dude that did videos that I was cool with. That one dude from the army, I forgot his name, but it escapes me. I've been cool with every culture you could think of. I've been cool with. I don't have a problem with any of that, right? And never have I said my shit doesn't stink. Never have I said that I've never been wrong on an issue. Let me give you an example. I've come out publicly and said that when I was a new channel on here, I started a beef with a guy called the Boxing Voice. Now, I'm not talking about the Boxing Voice that exists today, that podcast, okay? I'm talking about a dude that was called the Boxing Voice on here. I got out of line, and since then, I apologized to the guy, okay? Now, it was nothing like the shit you've had, nothing like that, but it wasn't anything racist or anything like that, okay? I'm not perfect, right? But at the end of the day, you know that's not what bothers you, right? That's not what bothers you. You've done plenty of videos saying that you want to have dialogue with black channels. You were doing videos about that just a year ago, okay? And you not understanding why they don't want to have dialogue with you. And then the Canelo criticism started to come, and that started to bother you. So, you know, and that's okay. You'll probably think, I don't like Canelo. And I don't care, right? I've been watching Canelo for years. Like, I don't need to explain these things to you. But I have addressed you, right? You've been addressed. Sure, you're going to get dudes, that, usual suspects that are going to agree with you and say, no, you're right and stuff like that. But I know a lot of those people in the comment section. I know where they come from, right? I know the dark holes they came from here on YouTube. I know where they came from, right? And it's not a pretty place. So I could give a damn what they think. Honestly, there is plenty of big channels on here, much bigger than mine, that are cool with me, that respect me, that when I have an opinion, they take that opinion because, not like you, Asstec, I actually have a very good reputation on here, right? Maybe not with the usual suspects that you have, okay? Maybe not that. Now, you may think, oh, well, he's just, he's just, because, back to this token Mexican thing, right? Maybe you think, oh, well, he's got a good reputation with the blacks because he's always kissing up to the blacks. Well, look, if that's what you think, then that's what you think. But everybody knows that's not true. Like, everybody knows that. Okay, everybody knows that. Being cool with black people does not mean that you're kissing their ass. That's not what that means. That's not what it means at all, Asstec. At all. And I saw some of the disgusting comments in your comment section, by the way. Right? One of your little subscribers there was saying things like, oh, I love black women, but the black man, poof. Well, that's interesting, Asstec. Maybe you should address those people. I mean, you're busy talking to me. You should really address those people, Asstec. I think it's not like a lot of them. Like, you could address them. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Do your own fucking thing, right? Go do an insightful video for once that people could say, oh my God, wow, this is a great video, Asstec. Do that for once. Stop worrying about what other people are saying. You're starting to turn into another cop, right? Don't worry about it. Just do your thing. Don't worry about what I do. Okay? Do you, right? Do you, Asstec? I know you think I'm ducking you, right? Like you brought it about one of the reasons you blocked me is because, because of our debate. You really think I'm scared of debating you, Asstec? No one in this community believes that I'm scared of debating you. No one, right? I've debated with plenty of people on here. I've done debates outside of my channel. I don't mind debating, right? I mean, you said I dug Calix. That's not even true. I have the video. I mean, this is insane. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's not that I'm scared of debating you, Asstec. Just that I don't want to debate you. I don't want to give you the time of day. I don't want to associate my channel with yours. I have left you alone for weeks, Asstec. I have not addressed you. But like always, right? You're always has anybody know he's always lurking in the shadows, Asstec. Always lurking in the shadows, waiting for that moment. For that moment to strike. Right? Always lurking in the shadows, waiting for the moment to strike. That's all you do, Asstec. And you're calling other people snakes. Well, at least a rattlesnake lets you know with a rattle. You know, you're worse than a snake. Okay, you're a fucking filthy rat. That's what you are. That's what you are. And I don't care. I don't care that you're friends with librarian now, allegedly librarian. We don't even know that's him, right? It doesn't even matter to me. He literally unblocked you to be cool with you now. Like, really? He's running to your arms now. He ran to the arms of Sean Yoon. Now he's running to your arms. If that's even him, right? If that's even him. Okay, Mr. Morality. Okay. Okay, Mr. I don't walk like my shit don't stink. Okay, okay, Asstec. Okay. And by the way, I'm being very tame with you right now. I'm not going in on you. Like, that's not what I'm doing. Okay? I could, but I'm not gonna do it. All right? Because there's no need for it. I have other boxing topics I want to talk about, and I suggest that you move along and do your own boxing topics, or talk about whatever else you want to talk about. But you don't need to concern yourself with my. Remember, when you listen to me, I make you go. Ugh! I make you go like that. So why listen to me then? So don't listen to me then. Si te doy así la rabia, no me escuches este canal. Si tanta rabia te doy, no escuches mi canal. If I give you that much rage, don't listen to my channel. Just don't do it. Go eat your fake tacos with tapatio sauce. Go do that. Mr. I'm 100% Mexican. Okay? Okay, that was a little rip, but it's okay. If you were cool with me, all right, I would send you some homemade real salsa that you could put on tacos. All right? And I would suggest that if you ever bring me up, that you leave my city out of it. El Paso is a great city with great people. Now, obviously, not everybody's cool here. Okay, there's obviously assholes, just like anywhere else. Okay, I get that. Low crime rate, all right? It has a very low crime rate, and a lot of entrepreneurs, Mexican-American entrepreneurs, doing great things with their life, right? Proving to every racist out there, right? People prejudice against Mexicans, and Mexicans can't do shit, proving them wrong every day. And the city has its flaws, and it has its problems, and it's nothing I'm going to address with you here, okay? But it's a wonderful city, and believe me, you know, that dude over there talking about the gringos and all this shit, right? Basically, he doesn't like white people, right? Let me make this real clear to you, okay? El Paso, you might as well be in Mexico. You might as well be in Mexico. The food here is better than any Mexican food that you have over there where you live. I can tell you that much right now. You could ask George Foreman. He used to come out El Paso all the time just for the Mexican food. I love my city, right? I love my people in my city, right? And I don't need people, idiots in your comment section spreading lies about El Paso, Texas, when El Paso, Texas is a city that many people have been to. I-10's right here. A lot of people have visited the city, right? So if I was you, I would actually visit the city for once. A lot of beautiful women, long, dark, you know, long, dark, black hair, brown eyes, just beautiful women. All right, and some you can't even tell sometimes. Okay, half of the convenience stores greet you in Spanish when you go buy some. Right? Yet an idiot like that wants to say, "Oh yeah, those Mexicans in El Paso, they want to act like they're not Mexican." Really? Spanish is the primary language here, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't need to explain all these things to you. I just don't, right? It's a wrap. But I always just suggest leaving the city out of it. And I would suggest if I get to you so much, like you just, like if I get to you that much, then move on. Move the fuck on. Capiche? ¿Me entiendes? Anyway, with that said, this is DStyleBoxing. Keep it boxing. I'm out.